If the world would turn back to God, He would heal us. I really believe if we were to turn and seek God's guidance and respect and revere Him and recognize Him as Lord of the universe and Lord of our lives, I believe He would heal this land. And the reason I say that is in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. That is what God is saying in that verse. We are His people. Whether we reject Him or not, He created us. And if we would turn our faces to Him and seek His will and guidance and repent of all of our sin, He would hear us. And it says He would forgive the sins, heal us, and heal the land. But how people just don't do it, and we can't expect the world to get any better if we don't turn to God. There's only a certain percentage of the population that is Christian, and it's scary. It is scary, and God is giving us instruction in the Bible, plainly saying, if we turn and seek His face, turn to Him, depend on Him, accept Him, then He would heal us. He would heal this world. But, that's not going to happen. And so what we must do is make sure we have that relationship with Jesus and be ready when God does decide to call Christians to heaven and then begin the tribulation and end the world. We need to be ready. That's all we can do, and make sure that everyone that we can possibly tell knows about Jesus and that He's the way to heaven. And I was just thinking about that verse while I was working. I was in there cleaning. I'm a housekeeper, and that verse kept going over and over in my mind. And, if we would turn to God, if everybody would just turn to God, if His people would turn to Him. And as a Christian, it's hard to understand why somebody wouldn't turn. And I try to, when I tell people about Jesus and tell people that's the way to heaven, I try to put myself in their shoes. And it's hard if you're already a Christian, to try to understand their mind and how they don't believe. And I don't know, it's just hard, and it's sad. It's sad that God's telling us, plain as day, to seek Him, turn to Him, and He will heal the land. This world is disaster. Earthquakes, volcanoes, everywhere. Everywhere, I mean, my gosh, that alone fits the Bible for any non-believer. And I don't understand. But we can't understand. We're not supposed to understand. We're just supposed to pray and obey God. But I wanted everybody to see that. That verse is just God's telling us. God's telling us.